Attention, all the PressCorps. I am Dr. Oliver Ponsonby, Esquire. Listening to me here live, reporting from the Deadlands. It's currently day 53, 03, soon to be 0400 hours. And if you've been paying attention to the PressCorps for the last several days, you will have known that the wardens have been conducting a successful operation across the River Mersey, capturing Abandoned Ward, followed by the pits, and then capturing Liberation Point, followed by the Sun's Hollow. The Salt Farms is the last legionary hold in the region. Well, there's Bryan Glen to the southeast, but hardly anybody cares about that. The Salt Farms, though, is a major position that could very well clinch the whole region for the Seavish troops. And should they take
this way, Mama,
then the mountains of Loch Moor and Wildwood will be
up here, Mama.
at risk for the Colonials. Wide open fields. But if you're hearing the action happening in the background, and you will know that the front is very much active. Members of the 82 Dread Corps of the Siege, or 82 DK, have appeared to be dominating most of the operation in the sector, very much the whole region. Multiple field machine guns, about 3 that I can see, maybe just 2.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
But regardless, several field machine guns are firing.
Medic. Oh.
As
Hey, get on this.
are having
Get on this.
absolutely joyous time trying to break through. Multiple bunker garrisons
So get on this.
dot the landscape. Excuse me, Mr. Colonial. Yes, you with the high explosive grenade, the sticky grenades, actually. Tell me, can you ask? Oh, hold on. Well, I seem to have got myself into a crater that can't get out of. So isn't the lovely drinking hole I find myself in. But regardless, lots of Colonial and Warden fighting happening here north of Salt Farms, in and around the pits. Again, members of the 82 DK engage with the local Colonial garrison. Colonials do have plenty of...
Group up. Go. Charge.
Okay, that is a mammoth rush, as the Warden's say.
5%. Yeah.
Several layers of colonial bunker pieces are...
If you want to deep dig circles...
Oh my god, this guy.
Don't turn around, back up. Back up.
Excuse me, there's simply too much stimulation for
I don't have blast.
quite entertaining.
Shit.
Dual field guns, one machine gun and one that seems like a heavier machine gun, appear to be on the road and attacking the Colonial frontal position. About 24 troops on both sides attempting to duke it out and figure out how they can try and get around. But for their part, the Colonials do have an established position about, so I'm going to say 200 meters. 200 meters buffer between the two areas. You can hear the rattle of gunfire in the distance as we move back and forth and try and observe what's happening.
I don't want to die.
Also bandages. No, don't block the gunner.
Sorry. Hello.
Medic!
Try to ignore it again. Quick.
Yeah.
One person at a time. Fucks.
We're good.
Close. Medic, over.
Well, it seems that grenadier rush by the wardens did take out a single 3x1 bunker piece. So that certainly moved the balance of power quite some. There is about 4 to 5 bunker pieces layered behind the destroyed one.
Can you guys kill the watchtower with that
Just joining us, it is currently day 53:06 hours. We are
Careful of that hole, it
Deadlands,
will fuck
north
us
of the
up.
salt farm.
It's along the road.
Between the pits,
Someone?
wardens are approaching the northwest. Along the road,
62.
Alright, let's push down.
I am about 50 meters from the Colonial line. There's another grenadier rush. Going to try and take out another bunker piece. They managed to take... Yes, they took out a single pillbox. And that's about it. However, this being 82 TK, you can certainly count that they have a sustained presence on the battlefield. That's sorely can do them.
I think we're setting up machine guns on top of... Oh, behind!
Colonial infantrymen coming behind with a submachine gun and taking out several wardens. An effective flank.
Line up. You have a Colonial to
Everyone
execute.
seems to forget how to
Have
do.
a Colonial to execute today. Line up, boys.
Stop. Dude, you're just getting the intel. Fucking drop him.
Yeah, we're just larping.
Turn me right, please.
We are here at the main thrust of the Warden push into the Colonial line.
Why are you not shooting at me?
We are on the west side
Decrued.
of the main road that comes out north of
Get to
the
that
salt
one.
farms. Again, the 2 Warden field guns in
If you want, you can fire the bunker pieces. So it's best up. Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't seen any Mammon rushes coming.
Mammon? Mammon? Mammon?
Would appear that the mere mention of the word mammon
Mammon?
spurs about a dozen plus wardens into action. There they go.
There you go,
again.
what's
This
the
is the third one I've witnessed in the past 5 minutes. 7, 8, 9, 10. The field machine gun is firing as well. It is suppressed. The flag is flashing, which means the Warden field machine gun is suppressing that rifle garrison, preventing it from firing back. I've lost count now. Over a dozen HE grenades making contact with that rifle garrison. It appears to be on its last legs. Warden sustaining dozens of casualties as expected from such a tactic.
Yeah, shit, we need...
Guys, you need to back out. 2 field guns. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I guess you die.
They're very close and yet not quite. I cannot discern if there are Colonial engineers. I think I can observe, yes, I think I can observe at least 2 Colonial engineers repairing the bunker base actively. The local Colonial garrison here in the north of the salt farms is very much active. You can well expect over 50 troops from both sides operating in the dense sector that is the pits of the salt farms.
Aha, I just did it.
There you go.
As I can tell only from the map, the Colonial line of logistics is most likely coming from the road southeast of Salt Farms, coming from Umbral Wildwood, potentially even Drowned Vale. There is another road, the Great March Road, west of the Salt Farms, but that is
I'm
right
sorry,
on the
I
line,
didn't
and
mean to shoot you.
quite foolish for the Colonials to attempt that. Bodies and backpacks
Planetside
litter the
core.
battlefields.
Ah, fuck.
Again, very dense. There is a crater right next to me that is extremely difficult for people to get out of.
Thanks.
Warden sappers attempting to build foxholes, attempting to dig foxholes with their shovels, trying to find a good angle in which to do it. Cleverly, they're using the pockmarks in the ground as cover while building the foxhole. They've done it. They've dug one foxhole. There's another Mammon Rush, about a dozen plus troops. This may be the killing blow for that bunker piece I reported earlier. This is the fourth Mammon Rush I've seen in the past 5 to 10 minutes. There we go. Already about 10 grenades make contact. Over a dozen casualties for the wardens.
Y'all have got to stop running in front of this fucking gun while I'm shooting.
A massive pile of bodies. Just a incredulous collection of corpses there in front of the bunker base, but yet it holds. The Warden machine gun, the Warden field machine gun, has been continuously firing on that same bunker piece.
Yeah, you gotta suppress this thing.
Since I've arrived here.
Yeah, no, when y'all went for the last push, I was getting revived.
It is continuing to be suppressed. Warden armored car being driven by Colonel Octopus King of the Lambda outfit. I'm not quite sure what that regiment is, but looks like a solo armored car. Little foolhardy, but if you can pull it off, then you can pull it off. Armored car and field.
Remember to work, guys.
There's another one. Another dozen troops. 82
Thank you.
Let's go! For Callahan!
There it
Dad,
is.
run in front of the fucking gun and suppress it for y'all.
About half of those troops die before the grenade can leave their hand. I don't think a single grenade made contact with that bunker piece. It's a 4-piece bunker with rifle garrisons in 3 directions. The nexus of those 3 rifle garrisons is a single triangle piece there. Colonial's just saturating the kill zone with bullets. Multiple machine guns, multiple tripods, guns, firing. Here is about the 6th
Over here, Mammons, over here.
6th
Mammons, gather up, Mammons.
Captain Gaming G of the 82 DK, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, tell me, this is about the 6th Grenadier Rush I've seen in the past 10 minutes. Do you think this one will be successful?
Oh, I
Massively so, massively so. This one will
down
break
to
the luck.
This way, Mammons!
Let's go! Come on, walk on hard.
Antagonistic press.
Somebody strike them out and say you're going forward. Mammon!
There we go, they're switching targets. This time the route has much more barbed wire. There you are. There you are, yes, the open fields. We may have to reposition. They've lasted longer than 10 seconds so far. They run into a very tight Colonial wall. The salt farm's heavily defended with several layers again of machine gun bunkers. But a fence is only as it doesn't matter if there's a line, so long as you find one spot that's not there anymore. And it seems they've done it. A 3x1 line of bunker pieces has been destroyed. Colonials moving in with armored cars to overwatch, to watch over the hole in the bunker pieces. It seems they've found one piece that is only a single layer. All the engineers attempting to rebuild it. We'll see if the wardens can apply pressure.
Group up here, don't go yet. Don't you go yet. Hello. Group up, Mamons.
General.
It's all right. Let's go.
Let's see how
This way, for God's sake.
Rush number 7.
Let's go!
Group up. Group up.
I'm going to guess about 20 grenadiers.
Let's go.
My mother was a mammon.
What's the target?
Wardens
Keep going this
moving.
way. Go this way.
Stop blocking me.
This way. It seems the wardens are too packed now. They're very close together. It's a hive mind, quite nicely. As soon as the herd of wardens run into any kind of resistance, they shift directions in the hopes of finding less resistance.
Hey, can you smash
in
the
that
ascendants
direction.
from the north?
However, it seems that, well, they've inflicted damage on that bunker piece.
Here.
Now, that bunker piece has
Blow
about
it all up,
9
please.
pieces to
Ram
it.
it.
That bunker has about 9 pieces to it, which means it doesn't quite have as much integrity as the others, the smaller ones. It has been heavily discolored, so the wardens may have a chance here to finish that one off. Colonials with 2 armored cars, again attempting to watch over the destroyed parts of the line. Warden armored car, moving in to potentially skirmish with it, but I don't think that Colonial is going to be drawn out. He has a job to do, a responsibility, and it is to watch over those Colonial engineers. Three Warden field machine guns now operating here. Now earlier, I think about Grenadier Rush number 5, I was reporting on this 4-piece bunker. Rifle garrisons in 3 directions, still being suppressed by that same machine gun, by that same armored car. I don't think I can see the ground anymore in front of it. It's just
Inside.
and bodies and blood.
Mamons.
There it is.
Group up, Mamons.
Number 8.
If you wait a bit gaming, I'm getting a grenade launcher to try and get the repairs. Mammoth here.
Captain Gaming G of the 82 DK, we meet again. You're live on the PressCorps radio. Tell me, you found a hole in the line. You've managed to create one. Do you think you will be able to exploit it, or are you going to change directions?
Gonna be honest, Jim. I can't hear you over the gunfire, but we're gonna go again.
All I know is that
Let's go.
in Mammon we trust.
Fucking way. Let's go. Come on. For God's sake.
Mammon we trust.
This way.
About 20
In death we find
wardens
purpose. In purpose we find Callahan.
equipped
In Callahan
with
we come.
high explosive grenades. They're moving around a couple of craters there.
This has no ammo, let's push it
It
back.
seems they've chosen an angle thick with trenches.
Someone get on.
I think they found it. There it is. You heard the explosion, I think. That is a single rifle garrison. Destroyed.
I'm
A
down.
1-by-1 bunker piece. And that cost about 20 plus lives. Effective
a little
human
more
wave
forward.
tactics.
We took out another piece. We did it, boys. Somebody help me build. Yeah, let Blair go, silly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now it should be noted that
Mammon.
human wave
Mammons?
tactics like this are only
Oh my, come on, boys.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Mammon?
I think this is
Faltering. You will explore their weakness.
Grenadier charge.
Crush them.
Hornsby, what
Let
is
us
your
go,
thoughts
Mammon.
about Warden military strategy so far?
Well, here's the thing. It's effective, but only effective if you manage to capture the greater strategic objective. Otherwise, the last 10
Thank you.
rushes and the last 100 plus lives really are for nothing. So once you're in for a penny, you're in for a bloody pound.
Yeah.
I believe it's called the sunk cost fallacy, which is not much of a problem if you've got the supplies of 82 TPA. But the question is, will the Colonials be able to match it? Tell me, Second Warrant Officer Nick, how long have you been on this part of the line?
Me?
Yes, you're live on PressCorps Radio. What is your opinion, what is in your opinion, the most effective tactic the Wardens have found in this part of the line?
Well, so far the Mammon Rush, as all wars, has been incredibly successful when it's managed well. So far we're just running in, because we had no idea what we're doing.
Grab your mammon.
Somebody help me.
Guardsman,
Greatest
why are you
ease.
talking to another guardsman? We must go. And mammon. Form up. Form up. Come on, mammon. Come on, mammon. Let's go. Come on.
I've been here a couple of days in the evening.
No, negative.
A couple of days in the
That gun's decrewed up there.
Now, is that in real time or is that wartime?
Real time.
Real time. So you've been at this line for several months. Were you part of the initial push to take the towns north of us, such as the pits?
No, unfortunately I was off doing my rowing duties. So I missed that part.
Literally just sitting here watching all this carnage. What's your role? Are you taking part in any
I've had enough dying today.
Enough times today. Have you taken part in any of the Grenadier charges?
Of course, most of them.
Most of them. How far do you think by the time you go you seek rest?
Excuse me? I couldn't hear you.
Jump out through these.
How
Thank you.
how far do you think the Wardens
Get into
will
Blue Baron.
get before,
Blue Baron, shoot the
before you
momentum on top of
personally seek
the
rest?
garrison that I'm gonna tell you. Come here.
Hopefully we'll get
There's
the
momentum
pits
on the left side.
very
Shoot
soon.
Top of the
You think you'll be
rifle
able to take the literal pits, not because you already have the relic base, but you're talking about the literal pockmarked part of the ground here.
Not.
Yeah,
Well, I'm hoping we can join up with the army in the pits by the end of tonight.
More range,
Any other
more range.
regiments operating in this sector that you've observed?
No, only this one.
May I interject?
Yes, Gaming G, Captain Gaming G of the 82 TK, yes.
I must say, you have a very nice voice, Ponsonby.
Oh, thank you so much.
He does.
It'd be much nicer if I wasn't drunk, but yes.
Ah, fair enough, my good sir. I bid you adieu. Ned, you'll be in front. Let's go.
Say tipsy.
Your voice adds a grandiose to the press.
Does he want the amendment?
Grandiose. I haven't had that one yet.
It's very stentorian.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you. I think my mother's from
I love
but I can't quite remember. Oh wait, okay. In the past 5 minutes, that rifle garrison was destroyed. I'm assuming.
Mammon?
I'm gonna say that in the past 5 minutes.
Mr. Mammon.
Where are you from, Mr.
Did
Journalist?
somebody say Mammon?
Oh, you almost made.
Oh my, Mr. Mammon.
Well, I used to work for the Seavish government. I was in the Ministry of Justice. I was a high magistrate. So then I got framed for corruption, and then I joined the PressCorps.
Hey, there's medics on the northeast.
I'm really
Well, I'm
surprised
sure that was.
not drunkenness.
I'm sure that was just blackmail. You seem like a very nice person, Dr. Ponsonby.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying for the past 5 years, but no one else seems to believe me up there in the sea.
Is this a breath?
3 field machine guns operated by the 82DK here between the.
These are some of the finest wardens I've been honored to have ever served with, I will say.
Second Lieutenant Space Tag of the 82DK. How long have you been running with your outfit? How long have you been part of this regiment?
About over a year now.
Over.
I've been with the.
And what are your thoughts on the regiment? You are live on the radio.
We love Mammons, and we love defending Seagu. We love Callahan.
Stop
and
Space, get back to the front line!
Stop laughing.
Simple as.
Oh my god.
Well, Second Lieutenant Space Tag brought back.
Why didn't you put a
violence
ramp in
for
this?
his
Because
company.
it got, so they're shooting from the east, and people were walking out and getting shot, and it was really
7, 6, 5.
Mama.
You're fine.
I'm hearing it come down and it's making me nervous.
Ready?
Come on.
Stand up.
I'm going to assume that's the
Gentlemen.
12th.
Mammons, I need Mammons. Mammon. Group up, come on, Mammons. We must go. Callahan wills glory. Death to the colonial heretics.
Sergeant,
We will not stop until
on.
is liberated.
Indeed, my good sir. Group up your Mammons. Is this all the Mammons we shall get? If so, we shall make do.
No,
Let's go,
I'm on my way.
I can't help but with every charge, the vocabulary appears to be deteriorating, but a gallant charge, another one here.
Grab the butt. Can you grab on my butt?
This is the 12th one. Already over a dozen grenades make their mark. Discoloration on that bunker piece. The smoke is so thick I can't quite see. I can't quite see how many bunker pieces there are to that one. I think it's a 3x1. Yes, that's a 3x1. Colonel Avitus of the 82DK is joining me here. Good to see you again, Avitus.
Mammons, group up, Mammons. Right here, Mammons. Over here. Come on, Mammons.
Avitus, how long is the 82DK? How long is this regiment?
Determination means the victory.
In the Deadlands.
100%.
Come on, Mammons.
We've been operating here since day one.
Will not be broken.
Since day one.
So 82DK
We've been committing several battalions every hour.
The capture of abandoned ward, the pits, liberation point, and Sun Solo.
We intend not to stop here. Our legions will march deep into colonial territory.
This is a speech, okay.
Drop him, don't take him. Thanks.
Brother, we have
Smash out the heart of the colonial legions.
Well, it seems that a lot of warden hearts are expiring out there. This is about the 30th or 14th charge. Do you think it'll be worth it?
It's hard for me to
tell you my opinion on this. As our philosophy is, we are pushed deep into our any death for Callahan is a worthy death. More, and we shall willingly give our lives. We willingly give our lives. For Callahan,
you're joining us now with the Deadlands, day 53, about 1400 hours. I'm joined here by Colonel Avitus, Commissar Avitus of the 82DK. My last question here for you, because I know you need to get back to commanding. How many troops are behind the line running logistics for the 82DK in this region? And how many in front? Do you have an approximate number to give us
you have to understand that I'm an infantry commander myself, so I concentrate on the troops in the front line, but there is a big web of people behind the lines ensuring that this machine can keep functioning. At least, I mean, all the people you see here is just a fraction of our true scope.
So, now, at the current moment, how many troops are under your command?
Over here, Mamont! Over here! In this current fight, actually, Mr. Gaming G over there is leading most of the infantry push. Have you called for me, Commissar? I'm just telling this reporter that you're in command. Yeah.
Can I have a word, Doctor, before I have to go back to the front line?
Yes,
I would like to say something.
Yes,
Love me, Callahan. Love Siva. Hate Colonial. That's all.
simple as.
Back to the front, Guardsman. Sorry about that.
No, I quite welcome it. Does the 82DK, Colonel, does the 82DK have any plans to sail the high seas once the navies begin deploying?
We are part of a wider command structure that is cooperating among many high-profile rewarding clans, and we have been assigned to landlocked regions. No. It's the CIA, Seavish Ironclad Alliance.
Seavish Ironclad Alliance. CIA.
CIA.
CIA. So Seavish. Ironclad is one.
The armor.
I'm in. Yes. We assigned to Deadlands.
So this isn't just for the Navy. This is just for the entire.
We don't think of it. We don't think of wars in terms of what we want to be doing. It's what we're assigned to do by the overall command of the faction.
Okay, so this is interesting. How does that structure work? How many liaisons in each region?
I may get into trouble, so
Mighty dog.
I'd have to ask what I'm authorized to say.
Yes.
But it's along those lines, yeah.
Well, that's very understandable. Who would have thought the CIA needs to be so secret? But
Let that help strive. Let that
Yeah.
regardless, Commissar, if I am holding you up, I do apologize. It's been a pleasure.
No,
Absolutely.
you're not holding me up at all. You're not holding me up at all. I've been fighting here all day, so I'm just watching others.
How much sleep have you gotten? How much personal sleep have you gotten since the war started?
Oh, I've had plenty of sleep. We had a bit of a rough war start. A lot of exchange of territory very early on in the conflict. First day was pretty rough on us, but we managed to wrestle control of abandoned wards overnight.
Can you use the base uniform?
Let us go, Mamadeus!
Brigadier Blue, can you say that again?
Can you use the base uniform?
Can I use... So, this is a bit of news. The press uniform has been retired as of this war.
Oh, that's terrible.
But I will say that we were given an incredible privilege, a high privilege, and we are nothing but thankful for that privilege. So we have no ill will for its retirement, and we are, again, very thankful to the developers for...
I would only ask one question. What was the point in its retirement?
You know, I don't know if I can disclose that. But, all I can tell you, you have your secrets. Commissar. but no, yes, it is unfortunate, but again, we are nothing but thankful that we were given that beautiful moment in time for several years, by the way, several years to use this uniform.
If you ask me, I think it should be brought out of retirement again in the near future.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, deserves it.
Well, it's nighttime here. Will tactics change here with the night? Do you think it's an advantage or disadvantage?
So it depends. It depends on the. Ash over here. Come on, gents. Man's over here. Man's a dawn. Let's go. Forgive my.
That's okay. No, your NCO is doing an incredible job here.
Indeed, he is. Come on, gentlemen. Let's go.
Charge of the lights, Mummineers.
Oh, he's flying.
Okay, I'll throw Brolan.
I need a medic.
I'll throw Brolan. What were you saying? Sorry?
Well, I was just saying if the tactics change at all at nighttime than when they do during the day.
Yeah,
I think evidently. Yeah.
It depends on what stage of the war we're at, but this early stage of the war tends to be just like simple things like changing from rifles to SMGs, adopting a more defensive posture and things like that. If you're in a vehicle, you might want to think about falling back to your own bunker base so you don't get, instantly attacked by stickies out of the darkness and things like that. So, yes, tactics do change at night time. That's if you're smart. But as these guys are finding out right now, that Colonials can get a lot closer
Tap everyone.
at night time.
How long have you been part of this conflict? Not War 1.
Sir, we're getting danger close.
7 long years.
7 years. Oh my God.
Back us up, Snoopy. Back us up.
Were you one of the founders of the Dread Corps?
Back us up. Back us up.
Close to it. I wasn't one of the founders, but I was pretty close to it. Mama.
Are you excited, fearful of the wave of the rocket super weapons planning to be deployed here? So
Hold here, I will die a happy man when I can order an exterminatus on an entire region all at once.
You can personally order an exterminatus. A volley of exterminatus.
To the heretic.
We'll see what happens.
I think they have a range of about 2,000 meters.
So,
Over here, Mummineers, let's go. Group up. Come on. Group up. Over here, Mummins, come on.
I think 18. That's the 18th one I've seen in the past half.
This way.
Come on.
For the Emperor!
he's one of my more promising prodigies.
Okay. Yes, he is the biz, so.
Well, I've seen many come up through the years, but Yemen's one of the best.
Sound like a proud father.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. There's that kind of feeling after all this time.
Tell me.
You know, they surprised me. One week. They gave me a family tree of
I appreciate you.
all of the officers that I've trained and everything that's came out from that.
Is this humor? No, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm deadly serious.
You have to show this. You have to come to the PressCorps Discord.
I'll send a runner to your
I need to see this.
people.
That's astounding.
Yeah.
And
Made me real proud. All warm and fuzzy inside, you know.
Group up. Hey, Mummins. Group up. Over here, Mummins. Come on.
Just the start of the broadcast.
Mummins. We need more Mummins than this.
This will be pretty much a good ending. This will be pretty much a... There was a mad dash to gain territory until artillery comes in or something.
Who's in charge of the artillery corps of the 83DK, if you have one?
Artillery is Thork at the moment. But we have got a returning artillery commander returning after some time away from the game this war.
Shelter.
And he pretty much founded the artillery corps. Dark leftovers.
Oh, Dark's coming back? Yippee!
Dark's already back. It's been planted there.
Medic.
Can you...
Medic. I was just testing tech. Thank you.
Who's in charge of the logistics? Again, every time I see a grenadier charge, it's just so many supplies that I'm seeing just being thrown into the trench line.
Yeah, what allows us to use the tactics that we use is that we have a very... It's not just the people that you're seeing here. You know what I mean? This is maybe 20% of our overall arcing, spider web of what's going on behind us in friendly hexes and things like that. With a whole supply chain that's allowing us to be so aggressive, so consistent.
breaking the defense to the east.
Vote for rifle.
Let's go, Mammon! Mammon, let's go!
I'm enjoying the ambience.
Mamma.
Yeah, you will forgive them. They tend to get quite the blood fury in their eyes.
Medic. Medic.
Oh, fuck.
Medic. In the Deadlands, day 53, 20 hours. I witnessed close to 20 grenadier charges at the broadcast.
Vote for Conway.
Vote for Conway. Hold on. What's going on there? What does that mean?
Kill me!
Wait, do you hold internal elections
down the road.
Who's leaking OPSEC?
Yeah, they did. I don't know what. I have no idea what this ATR is doing.
Wait, do you gentlemen vote?
Is this being broadcasted back to home?
This is being broadcasted live on PressCorps Radio, yes.
I'd like to say thank you to my mom.
Not here, please.
My brother. Oh God, no!
Garrison.
Mammon! Conway.
Silent.
Mammon!
How many, Colonel Avitus, you've just executed, Lieutenant Space Tech.
Pop Mammon!
How many, so
Do not tell me
now they're testing my patience.
Soul Guardsmen.
Executed second
We
war
must
Lieutenant.
mammon them all.
How many have you executed since the beginning of the war?
Let's go.
How many men have I executed since the start of this conflict?
The Colonial. We require more mammons to rend them from this region. Gentlemen, form up here, form up here. Come on, Guardsmen. Come on. Get your mammons. Ready them. Prepare yourself to die. Charge!
For the Emperor!
Go.
The Emperor!
There's a strict code of conduct. Each guardsman must enact, and if they step outside of that, then they are executed on the spot. There's only a few things that you can do to get executed on the spot, but surrendering is one of them. Doing the surrendering mode, you'll get instantly executed for that by everybody.
So if they even accidentally...
Even just by mistake, it doesn't matter if they're about to launch a nuke that's going to win us the war. They do that and they die instantly. No questions, no complaints.
That's a rule, that's a policy, yes.
Oh, never mind.
Can someone
For years, yeah. This guy's testing it out.
Someone
Guy's testing it out.
Somebody come shoot.
Are you?
He's going to try and run.
Oh, he's after him. He's after him, yes.
I need a gunner.
Kill him, Commissar.
I need a gunner.
He is an idolater.
Who wants to
I'll
go?
get him later.
Mammons. We require more mammons. The breach must be
Who wants a
opened.
gun? We need a gunner.
We must rush them, gentlemen. Guardsmen, we must defeat them here. We require more mammon for this to work. Where are my mammon?
Mammon we trust.
Let us go, Guardsmen.
Come be a gunner.
Praise be God.
Oh, that's Dark. Holy, he's back. In the flesh.
Sanders, come to your
I'm
gun.
a car to the east.
You think I'll make it, Dr. Baron?
Warden's grinding away at the
Nah.
line.
I'll
Yeah,
never be able to pee straight again.
Oh!
You're gone.
we're about halfway between the
Sanders.
pits of the
Somebody
salt
will. Look
farms.
at there you
Wardens have a westward
Yeah.
approach in an attempt to
Right,
cut in. It's an interesting layout. The Colonial is an absolute maze of bunkers and trench lines. I actually am more perceptive of it now since
Wait, what? How did
that's okay. Yes, okay.
Hello,
yeah.
gentlemen.
The alcohol's wearing off. But, oh, Captain G, Captain G.
You guys, single HE, we gotta rush.
Guardsmen, Mammoneers, group up, over here, come on, group up. Mammons, let's go, east, same piece, let's go.
We are now joining in here on a grenadier charge. This is the, I'm going to say the 22nd. Okay, well we're going to fall back because a lot of bomb stones are exploding.
He followed the last wave in.
There he is.
That was funny as fuck, Avitus. Fucking hell.
Oh, press guy.
What was?
Hello, Officer Cadet.
What was funny?
Harry, you're part of two regiments, 82DK and the CE. What is the CE?
CE is the Common Engineers section of the 82DK.
Ah, I see. So is it mechanized warfare?
No, they're in charge of building defensive lines, fortifications.
Ah, excuse me, please.
Oh, engineering,
correct.
okay.
Am I able to promote something from the combat? Mammon?
If you'd like.
I do not believe in Callahan, so that they shall burn.
There's a crowdfunding link to get made costume.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're trying to crowdfund
Guardsmen, any medics?
for a cosplay.
Let's go.
They
Yes.
bathe in the fire of our
Zach Riva is his name.
Oh yes, I did hear about this. So Zach Riva he's
Yes.
he's the one trying to make it.
Yes, that's the one. Yes.
I think he's appeared in PressCorps broadcast many times.
Not a single person?
I don't have the link, otherwise I'd give it.
Well, Colonel Avitus is loading his pistol. I wonder if we've reached some kind of code.
Yes, I'm going to slowly retreat now, and I'm going to get more grenades to shoot at the bastards.
See, that's a smart guardsman. Not many have that many. That type of brain.
Good shots.
More of an engineer than a guardsman.
Arguing with me.
There you go.
Jeez.
Mammons? I apologize, Commissar.
Mammons?
I'm going to shoot more grenades at the colonists.
Mammons?
Glory to the Emperor.
Mammon?
Glory. His
I
name.
live, I breathe,
What
I'm
about Mammoneers? You're damn right you do, Guardsman. For what else has Callahan ground to do but your life to give to him?
Fucking right-hand side getting lit up,
For his
folks.
name and glory. Charge!
Right-hand side.
I'm going to count that as number 23.
I stopped counting. We've been doing this all day. There's different fortifications. It's a shame we didn't see the taking of Sun's Hollow. Sun's Hollow was a bloody affair.
How so?
Yeah, I've never experienced anything quite like the HE versus the automatic fire sort of thing. It was a really hard fought fight. We were there for a long time, and then we managed to break through with one wave of like 40 people with HE grenades. We managed to take it down. And that was like quite a triumphant moment for us, so we pushed south from that and established the BP on the top of that elevation down there. I don't know if you visited down there, but down in the southwest there's a BP on elevation, and that's been quite a defensive point as well, quite a focal point.
Yes, but that actually looks like excellent flank protection, and it's overlooking the supply lines. That's spot. That's
Exactly.
case.
Yeah. So there was a big period earlier on where we were defending that from a lot of Colonials that had to their credit, they did manage to push us off. Two BBs that were attempting to push that logistics artery to the south, but they managed to push it back from there and push us back to that hill. So.
Well, the thing about this attack on the salt farms is that usually I've observed they come from historically they just come from the pit straight south. This is such a wide width.
Yeah, so see one is the advantage of having people with years of experience, especially on Deadlands.
Here, Mammons.
Is that you
Mammons?
well, at least Mammons leave.
Well, up here, Mammons, is the one exit of this whole block. Tell me not. There we go.
Did I hear a Mammon?
Mammon!
Charge!
Mammon!
As I was saying, Deadlands tends to be populated by a lot of new players, a lot of people that are just playing in small groups. Doesn't tend to be occupied by clans most wars. So what tends to happen is it tends to develop into bridge fights, and it stays like that for a long time. Unless, somebody comes along with some type of new weapon to push across those bridges. But this time...
Hey, Nugget, can you step to the left a little bit, please?
Because we've been assigned to this region, we've allowed...
Thank you.
To use different tactics, basically. We know what to do on this map in order to take territory methodically.
Deadlands is the first map, so you being part.
This is the first map that I ever played on. The first map that I ever played on 7 years ago, just north of
That's my bad.
Plaza. It's my first engagement.
The scope is just. I think there's about 43 regions in total.
Something like that, yeah. Well, back when I started, it was only one region at a time. Before the wars even started.
They're rebuilding again.
War before the wars. Did you elect to be assigned to the Deadlands in the CIA?
Well, it's quite refreshing to be assigned to Deadlands because we don't often get assigned here. We tend to be assigned to a major flank because we tend to be quite ironclad in our defence. Very rare that Colonials manage to push us out of a region. From us having the region to them pushing in and taking it, I can maybe count on one hand how many times that's happened, if it's ever happened at all. To my memory, it hasn't. So if we get assigned to a flank, it's pretty confident that it's going to be held. And if it's very rare that we like to play in the middle because normally the middle is overpopulated, and with such a...
Guardsmen, this will be the most glorious, this will be the bloodiest charge yet. I know we've had some rough ones, but this one sure will be something. Form up, Guardsmen. We shall go now and meet Callahan in the afterlife. Charge!
You have to come up with a new speech every time.
Yeah.
Is there a script that?
No. It's but there is a reason for it. It's not just us liking our roleplay. Is the newer people to the game tend to have a better experience if there's a little bit of roleplay thrown in there. So that's the reason why we do it.
I think the PressCorps can relate to that quite well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the big reason why we go for it so much.
I like to
it
imagine
works so well.
DK off the candidate school is a whole theatre class.
Well, the thing is we have a range of skill sets in our officer corps. We don't just promote people for one particular thing. If you're good at something, then you go for that.
Mammoniers, form up quickly. We have little time to complete this. Hurry, gentlemen. Mammons at the ready.
Form up, come on, hurry, be quick about it, let's go. Charge the heretic now!
And there he goes, fades into the smoke once again.
Yeah, I will roll, because gaming myself and Rudy down there as well, we're all part of an infantry section called Scarus. And,
Wait, well,
we,
are you, in real life?
No. In game.
So the infantry section is this a subsidiary of the 82GK?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're infantry, so our role develops throughout the course of the war, you see. But one thing's pretty consistent is that we need to throw our lives away quite flippantly, so...
We'll give this one last one, then we'll try something else. Form up, gents.
Developments.
Form up. Mammons at the ready.
How wide and how deep is the 82GK company?
Charge! Speed! Same man!
Company tree.
Like the organizational chart.
Oh, it's quite substantial, I would say.
Yes.
We've got 4 infantry sections, with one's like assigned to like guard and logistics, so they're an anti-partisan infantry section. Like they use like armored cars and shit like that. And then the 3 line sections, you got like they're just mainly on the front line. Engineers, death riders, which are sort of like our partisans. Artillery, mechanized as well. And this is Thork. Right here. The Irish artillery guy.
Form up, guardsmen.
He's the artillery leader.
Have faith, guardsmen. It has worked so far. Has faith.
There's no artillery, so we're using Mammons, they're short-range artillery. It'll do.
Now, gentlemen, go forward.
Real representation.
Artillery.
Handheld artillery. Hand artillery calls.
There's no match against those guns.
Medic!
Oh, I think that's the first time I've heard medic. I genuinely think that's the first time I've heard medic in the past 40 minutes.
Well, our guys are encouraged to die on the engagement because it's quicker, basically. The turnaround is quicker.
Simply more efficient.
Exactly.
At least in the context of this fight.
Indeed. Means more letters home, but it means the growth of the empire, so it's all worth it at the end of the day.
I think the Colonials have rebuilt that hole in the line southeast of here. Guess it doesn't quite matter if you've made progress in France.
It's nearly dead, guardsmen. Another rush, and we shall claim victory.
Just keep Mammon rushing.
Oh, this is the last one then.
Mammon made trust.
Form up.
I'm gonna say 25.
Did somebody say it was the last?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 25.
This is never the last. This is...
What part, Commissar, what part of the war, what stage of the wars tend to be your favorite? Early, middle, late?
It depends. I like late war, and I actually like playing infantry late war, because infantry late war tends to be overlooked as something viable, basically. But if you know what you're doing as infantry late war, you can be absolutely devastating on the front line. We use infantry tactics that make us incredibly efficient towards tanks and things like that, so...
What's the ATGK?
It's not the...
What's the ATGK anti-tank of choice?
Form up, guardsmen. Form up.
Well, with us, it tends to be whatever tool fits the scenario, we'll use it.
One grenade spam, then go with
I
Mammoths.
figured that out. Yeah.
Oh no.
We'll do a grenade spam first.
We've got individual people that like using certain guns and stuff like that. I know Gaming likes using the
Get ready to throw away.
I was 75, I think, but
Focus this one.
we rarely use things like that to tell the truth.
Let us go, Guardsmen. Charge.
Yes, go ahead.
I was just gonna say my favourite vehicle in the game pretty much is the Scorpion. You know, the Colonial anti-infantry tank. That thing
Yes,
is.
the one you can ride.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because that thing is just such a overlooked support tank. You know, you can put a couple of engineers on the back. You can cover an entire tank line with those dual machine guns. Ridiculous.
Can you fire from the, if you're riding it, can you fire? I think with that.
Pistols. Pistols,
yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Remember,
One mocha. Gun blocks the ramp. Gun blocks the ramp. Mammon rush.
another one.
Come on, guys. Come on. Quick about it. Let's go. Charge.
Another one.
There it is, 27, if my count is correct, which I know it's not. Goodness. Oh,
It's a
yeah.
kill.
Commissar, I believe a new episode of your show. I think it's hosted by Razor. It's the
Yeah, it's actually hosted by myself, Razor, and Dark Leftovers, and then we have guests on as well. We've been doing that for a number of years. We brought it back over the past couple of weeks, with the naval update and things like that.
Yes.
But yes, it's like our clan sort of podcast sort of deal.
It's a company newsletter.
Exactly. Yeah, kind of.
Mammons.
We just discuss our experience throughout the Dead Branch and things like that, using submarines and how we found
Engineers, form up.
them used. Quite disappointed to hear about the
This way. Come on, Guardsmen, follow me.
debuff to the submarine.
Yes, I don't know if you were able to disclose that the 82DK is going to be using submarines and all.
Oh no, we just...
I would think 82DK would be more focused on battleships if you're taking part in the water at all.
Well, we might be there. I mean, that's a long way into the war. You know, that's weeks and weeks away. But in the Dead Branch, it was a chance for us to gain some valuable experience at relatively low cost. So we always take advantage of that. So we have guys with 40 plus hours in submarines now, which is invaluable experience.
Mammons, form up again.
Sereno, can you please remove that fucking sandbag?
What those I G.
This has written us a blank check,
why they've never seen
and we shall cash it off.
Medic?
Say again, sorry?
Nothing.
Charge for Callahan on me.
I say. So Gaming G is the gentleman that keeps leading the grenadier charges.
Yes, yeah. He's in charge of Scarus, which is the infantry section I'm part of.
Right, okay. And you're in command of that section?
Well, he's in command, and I'm sort of his second in command. I founded the section, but he leads it now.
So there's
No,
4
I'm
infantry
just
sections, right? 4 sections?
There's 4 infantry sections, 3 line infantry sections, and 1 logi protection section.
So you're in charge of what's it?
Scarus. So it's Scarus, Reductus, Tempestus, and Chimera.
Thank you.
Chimera is the logi protection section.
Who's in
I'm in armor!
My God.
I actually can't remember. Our regiment is fucking huge, so and I get to know everybody.
Send in the next wave.
Over here, Mammons over here.
Well, this is wave, I think, 29. This is the 4th or 5th final wave.
Alright, Mammons, get ready, go!
Final game.
They've made substantial progress, that can't be denied. They've penetrated, I want to say, 2 or 3 bunker
We've destroyed a couple bunkers.
Oh no, you've
it's
a dozen bunkers at least, but in terms of the depth, I want to say 2 or 3. It's a little hard to measure.
Look at all the backpacks.
The problem is, even with each push, it's extremely easy for the enemy to rebuild.
Yeah.
So we can only do it as long as we can keep the shirts and mammons flowing. And without our logi, then that's it's going to be impossible.
Thanks. Thank you, Ivan.
Well, there's the daylight.
Ivan's in charge of logi. Ivan's like literally the beating heart of it.
Clear the ramp. Clear the ramp. Good night. Haze, I have a hazard move.
Mammons here.
Move okay.
Drop him.
They got an MG over there. Be careful.
Well, this quadrant of the Colonial defensive position
Mammons group up, Mammons group up
north
here.
of the salt
Mammons group
farm.
up.
There's about 1, 2, 3 bunker pieces left. There's a couple of 3x1s and 1 2x1. Actually,
Ivan,
if
did
you
you
move
want
to
the
the
shirts
southwest
on your
quadrant,
truck?
move to the next quadrant over, most of them are machine guns, so that might actually be easier to take on.
It definitely is, yeah.
It's quite interesting. I do wonder what's the order of battle for the Colonials here? I don't know if you've managed to spot any members of the Colonial regiments.
In the first day of the war, I will say that the Colonial resistance, the first day of the war, did surprise us with how many veterans showed up to fight us. So we managed to retake abandoned ward offers, for instance, and things like that. We weren't fighting farm boys on the first day of the war. We were fighting veteran players. And you know, they've made some plays, but overall, they've just been gradually getting ground down.
4 specifically targeted our BBs with no AI and had Mammon trucks running in just to destroy the defenses that they knew that we weren't there. So we had a lot of trouble.
Now, what were those regiments again? Are we able to name any?
What, within the CIA?
No, for the Colonials that you faced down.
I couldn't tell you the regiments. I don't tend to give a shit about Colonial regiments or names or anything like that. As far as I'm concerned, they're pests that need to be exterminated, and that's it. I would just say that the rats that we killed on the first day of the war were quite large and quite ferocious. But they were rats all the same, and they died like them.
Bastards, but bloody bastards. It sounds like.
Exactly.
Clear the ramp, clear the ramp, clear the ramp.
Form up.
Well, let's see how far I can get.
Mammons group up, Mammons.
This one, I think.
I can't guarantee your safety if you go forward to this position.
Oh, I'm aware.
Follow me, Mammons. Mammons, follow me.
31.
Follow me. Let's go.
Let's go.
Between the east and southeast, right there. Oh, go!
Go. Hit it.
Watch out.
Good on you
Captain
guys.
Worship
You got 'em.
of the ACT regiment. Is this can you hear me? Can you understand me? Ni hao.
Yes.
Oh, hello, yes.
A bit busy.
How long have you been in this foxhole firing this machine gun?
I'm wounded. Just kill me, Lance Corporal. Just kill me.
I think he only has me
misery.
Mammons form up.
Just put me down. I'm dying.
You might actually outpace the bullet.
The armored car is pushing northeast.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's expired.
I really want those
I think he may be.
Yes,
Well, in any case, for the press corps, I am Dr. Oliver Brolan.
The Press Corps is an all-volunteer creative collective of reporters, broadcasters, artists, and more from the MMO video game Foxhole, developed by Siege Camp. Our mission is to engross our audience in and amplify the stories of this unique war ecosystem. The Press Corps was founded in 2018 by former Planetside 2 Radio Free Auraxis host, CaptainInArms. It is a separate community entity and is not officially representative of Siege Camp. For more information, visit our website at PressCorpsGaming.com. That's PressCorps Gaming.com.